Hello, my name is Mr. Football, aka Soccer, back with another banger where we discuss all things football, soccer for my American and Australian listeners. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's episode covers the Uefa Champions League knockout stages, Nigeria's World Cup qualifiers, CAN final results, the English Premier League predictions and previous weekend results, and the transfer window including deadline day deals. In week 3 EPL matches, we had a wild week. I got 2 predictions correct out of the 10. The ones I missed are below. Manchester United versus Burnley. I went for a Burnley win. Man U won 3-0. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth won the game 1-0. I'd gone for Tottenham win. Sunderland versus Brentford. I went for a draw. Sunderland won 2-1 and are defying the odds. Leeds United versus Newcastle United. I had gone for a Newcastle win. It was a goalless draw. In Sunday's matches, I got all 3 wrong. I had Nottingham Forest down for the win, and West Ham defeated them 3-0 with a late smash and grab. 3 goals starting in the 83rd minute. The substitute, Somerville, was the difference with an assist and driving the defense to force a penalty. Brighton versus Man City. I'd gone for a Man City win. Brighton defeats Man City 2-1, even though Man City were leading up to the last couple of minutes. Liverpool versus Arsenal. Draw was my prediction, and Liverpool win 1-0 thanks to a goal from Szoboszlai, who played at right back. He placed the free kick perfectly. 2 keepers at a ladder could not keep that ball out of the net. Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. I went for a draw, and Crystal Palace won 3-0. In Matchday 4 fixtures after the week's break, Arsenal take on Nottingham Forest. I'm going for an Arsenal win. They are like wounded lions and should bounce back from that defeat at Liverpool. Bournemouth versus Brighton, going for a draw. Newcastle versus Wolves, I am going for an upset, Wolves win. Everton versus Aston Villa, going for an Everton win. Crystal Palace versus Sunderland, going for a draw. Fulham versus Leeds, I'm going for a Leeds win. West Ham versus Tottenham Hotspurs, I'm going for a Tottenham win. Brentford versus Chelsea, Chelsea should win that match. Sunday's matches, Burnley versus Liverpool, going for a Liverpool win. Manchester City versus Manchester United, the Battle of Manchester. I'm going for a Man City win. In the Champions League group stages, there are 36 teams contesting for the UEFA Champions League trophy, including Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Ajax, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, defending champions PSG, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Juventus, etc. Who do you see winning this year's Champions League? Can this be the year that Arsenal finally deliver? In the transfer window, we have a lot of notable transfers listed below, including John Victor, who went to Nottingham Forest, Kostas Tsimikas, going to Roma on loan from Liverpool, Alejandro Garnacho from Man U to Chelsea for 40 million, Nicolo Savona joining Nottingham Forest for 13.4 million, Nick Woltemande going to Newcastle for 69 million, and special mention to Teosio Lusonya going from the Houston Dynamo to Doncaster on loan. That's my hometown club and also Ninja boy. Christopher Nkunku going to AC Milan on loan from Chelsea after he got sold £36 million. Andres Pereira, Fulham to Palmeiras. Sungutu Magasa joins West Ham for £17.3 million. Xavi Simons joins Tottenham from RB Leipzig for £51.8 million. Matheus Fernandes joins West Ham for £40 million. Yeremy Pino to Crystal Palace for £26 million. Fabio Silva goes to Borussia Dortmund from Wolves. Abdallah Sima from Brighton to Lens. And Ladislav Krejci joins Wolves on loan. Isak signs for Liverpool for £125 million. The saga is finally over. Shout out to Jack Grealish with his 3rd assist of the season for Everton. Yoane Wissa joins Newcastle from Brentford for £55 million. Fulham signed the Brazilian winger Kevin for £34.6 million. Manchester United signed Belgian keeper Sam Lemons for £18.1 million from Royal Antwerp. Jordan Sancho joins Aston Villa on loan, and Harvey Elliott also joins on loan with an option to buy from Liverpool. Kolo Muani joins Tottenham Hotspurs on loan from PSG, and Arsenal signed Piero Hincapié on loan from Bayer Leverkusen in defense. Sunderland keeps spending with the additions of Bernard Traore and Brian Brobby from Ajax, as well as Nathaniel Getsodia on loan from RB Leipzig. In a potential goalkeeper deal, Gianluigi Donnarumma looks set to join Man City from PSG for £30 million, paving the way for Ederson to join Fenerbahce for £12.1 million. A total of £3.087 billion was spent by the 31st of August in the English Premier League, and this is more than Serie A, Ligue 1, Bundesliga, and La Liga combined. Notable Nigerian player transfers include Victor Osimhen, who is at Galatasaray with the final deal. Wilfred Ndidi joins Besiktas. Moses Simon to Paris FC. Chidozie Awazim joins Nantes. Papadania Mustafa joins Enkis Chelsea. Victor Olatunji goes to Real Salt Lake in the MLS. Kelechi Wankali joins Barnsley. Frank Onyeka goes on loan to Augsburg from Brentford. Adekite Fatuga Dada joins Bolton Wanderers, and that's for the women. Abdul Malik Mohammed also has a transfer. Nigeria looking to get their World Cup qualifying back on track this week. They need 6 points. In the CAN finals, Morocco defeated Madagascar 3-2 in an exciting pulsating match. It had more twists and turns than a Six Flags theme park. It was an evenly contested affair. Madagascar had only one corner kick in the match but accorded themselves well. They scored first via Mano Hansoa in the 9th minute. Morocco leveled via Mary in the 27th minute and took the lead via Lamiloui in the 44th minute. Madagascar said, "Oh no, wait a minute." They leveled it up in the 68th minute via Rakotomrabe, and Lamiloui scored the game winner for Morocco in the 80th minute. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe on all social media platforms. Mr. Football, aka Soccer, signing off. Make it a great day.